For more, let's welcome in former Massachusetts State Representative Jeff Deal and Terrell County, Texas Sheriff and retired Border Patrol agent Thaddeus Cleveland. Good morning to you both. So, Sheriff, I'll start with you. So one of the suspects, 26-year-old Franklin Jose Pena Ramos, crossed into this country on May 28th. He was released after his interaction with Border Patrol agents, as his policy. He was then given an ankle monitor, which he cut off after allegedly murdering this 12-year-old girl. So Biden's border policies are clearly not working. Criminals will find a way to commit crimes once they are here. What's your reaction to this?
Hey, good morning. And you're exactly right. And this isn't the first time that we've seen ankle monitors cut off. Back when I was still with the Border Patrol and they first began using ankle monitors, those weren't items we could rely on to track the illegal aliens that cross the border. But let me get to a more important point. I saw an interview yesterday with the district attorney of Harris County, Miss Oggs, and she talked about the system being broken is why this happened. Mm-hmm. Look, this is right up there with fentanyl deaths, Americans being killed by illegal aliens. And it's not that the system's broken, it's that this administration has allowed all these border crossings to happen illegally and continues to facilitate it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And Jeff Nungry's murder happened in Houston, Texas. But it's not just border states that are overwhelmed. As we know, in your state of Massachusetts, Governor Maura Healey dispatched state officials to the southern border with the message that the Massachusetts illegal migrant shelter system is, quote, full. I have a lot of thoughts on this and her actions, but I want to get your reaction to this.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Sheriff Cleveland for the work he's doing. You know, as sheriff and his former Border Patrol, I've been down to the border. I've seen the problem that we've got. And you're right. Every state now is a border state because states like Massachusetts are the weakest link when it comes to policy. We have a governor who actually campaigned in 22 against me, saying that she wanted to consider making Massachusetts a sanctuary state. We have a right to shelter law, the only one in the country that allows illegals to be taken in and given everything, okay? Over our veterans, by the way. And on top of that, you know, we're giving driver's license to illegals. So we're a red carpet state. We are major part of the problem of incentivizing people to come into our country illegally and take advantage of the benefits. We need to get rid of that right to shelter. We also need to have President Trump come back in and ensure that the border is closed and give Border Patrol the authority to do their job and make sure people are not here and then deport them.
Yeah, Sheriff, I don't see this going well. Governor Healey sending 5 members of her administration to Texas to explain to organizations there that Massachusetts is simply overwhelmed. I think it's safe to say Texas is overwhelmed. And by telling Texans that these people crossing illegally just need to stay put, I just don't think that's going to work.
No, and you're exactly right. And Representative Deal, you know, he expressed it pretty accurate and very accurate. And Massachusetts, like many other states, many sanctuary cities, is rolling out the red carpet. And look, they're actually taking care of these illegals more than they are their own citizens. But to get to your specific question, look, it's just another opportunity for folks to come down, take a photo session at the border, say that they've been to the border, that they understand the problem, when truly they don't. It's more than just coming down for a few hours, taking a photo and going back to your home in Massachusetts or wherever. Look, 3.5 years that we've been experiencing this. It's going to continue until we get a new president in the White House. And it starts with a president letting the rest of the world know that you're not going to come to our country illegally. And if you do, you're going to be incarcerated. Yeah. And right now, that's just not happening.
And Charlotte, if I can add one thing real quick. We are actually housing illegal immigrants because we're overrun in our Terminal E International Terminal. It's brand new at Logan Airport. The solution, give them all a ticket or get them on a plane and send them back to the country they're from. That would actually be the start here in Massachusetts.
Yeah, and Jeff, so we know Massachusetts, like many blue states, being overwhelmed by illegal migrants. The stats are very unsettling. The Department of Homeland Security identifying more than 400 illegal migrants coming into the U.S. from Central Asia and elsewhere as, quote, subjects of concern because they were brought in by an ISIS-affiliated human smuggling network. What is going on? Jeff, just about 15 seconds.
Yeah, you know, actually, I saw Byron Donalds this last weekend, had a chance to talk to him. He's a congressman, of course, and he thinks the solution is a phased deportation. Those illegal immigrants with criminal histories here in the United States first, then those illegal immigrants with criminal histories in their countries of origin. Those are the first 2 that we should do. And I think that absolutely would start sending a message to the rest of the country. Do not send your bad apples to the United States.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Sheriff and Jeff, thank you guys so much for joining me. Really appreciate it this morning.
Thank you.